Today we are going to discuss your worksheet 34 for 21st September. In this we will learn today velocity time relation, or you can say first equation of motion. So when we talk of first equation of motion, that means today worksheet is based on this relation only, v is equal to u plus at. This is our main equation which we will learn today. Now here what is Gyan asking, what are equation of motion and how can we derive them graphically? This is very important, that the graphical representation and how the equation is derived by the graphical method. So the Jigyasa is saying that whenever an object is moving along a straight line with the uniform acceleration, do you remember the graph of uniform acceleration in which there is a line which is parallel to the time axis, and it is possible to relate it to the velocity. So acceleration during motion and the distance covered by it in a certain time interval by a set of equation is known as equation of motion. So whenever a object is moving in a uniform acceleration, it can be related to its velocity, and the acceleration during this motion and the distance covered between this time interval will be called as the first equation of motion. We have to study these three equations, first, second and third. First is v is equal to u plus at. We will derive it by the velocity time graph. Second equation of motion, that is time position relation, s is equal to ut plus half at square. And third, the equation of motion is the velocity position relation, that is 2as is equal to v square minus u square. So this equation of motion can be used to solve the problems related to velocity, time, distance and acceleration. This is very important. The numericals which are based on the velocity, time, distance and acceleration finding, these equations can be used. Now the different symbols which are used in this equation, the small u is the initial velocity of the object, v is the final velocity, a is uniform acceleration, s is distance and t is time taken. So let's see how the derivation of first equation of motion is done. So you can see from the first graph, it is shown. This graph we have practiced in the last worksheets also. This is actually the line which is parallel, or you can say this is the parallel line. Now here we are not starting from zero. This you have to remember, that we are taking some initial velocity. If we are starting from here, then the initial velocity will become zero. So the object is already moved some distance. On the position A it is there. So the initial velocity will be u here, and this will be the final velocity v. And this is the time you can see. So observe a velocity time graph of object where u is not zero. As I told you, we have taken the initial velocity. So from you can see that initial velocity of the object is at the point A and the final at point B. T is the time taken. This is the total time which is taken. So what we have to do, we have to draw a perpendicular line BC. We have drawn what? We have drawn this perpendicular line BC and BE. We are drawing these two lines, okay, from point B on the x-axis and y-axis. Now draw a AD parallel to the OC. Now this is the line which is AD, which is parallel to the OC. This means initial velocity, we have to draw a line parallel to the upper line, or you can say on the time axis. So here initial velocity will be OA, you can say this one. Final velocity will be BC, and the time interval will be OC. This is the time interval, okay. So when we put the different symbols in this, change in velocity will be final velocity minus initial. So final velocity was BC and initial velocity was what? CD. So this can be there, OC or CD are equal. So when we write change in velocity, that is BD, this one. So BD will be BC minus OA or CD. So when we write it like this, it will become, instead of BC, we can write the total velocity which is here. So this become V. BD is this one. This is the difference which will get V minus U will be your BD, and OA, it is OA is the initial velocity U. So when we put all together, it will come out to be BD equals to V minus U. So you get this one equation. Now what is acceleration? Change in velocity upon time taken. So change in velocity is what? BD, and time taken is AD or OC, both are same. So when we put A is equal to BD upon T, so BD was V minus U and T, so it becomes the V is equal to UT plus half. V is equal to UT V minus U is equal to AT. So this is the simple one. You can see the numerical also. The brakes applied to a bus produce an acceleration of 6 meter per second square. So this is acceleration in opposite direction to the motion. If the bus takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brake, calculate the initial velocity. So what we are given the acceleration but opposite direction. That means it will be negative, retardation is there. V final velocity is becoming 0, time is 2 seconds. So V is equal to U plus AT. V final velocity 0, U minus 6 and T is 2 seconds, and so the initial velocity of the bus is 12 meter per second. Let's see the question answers. 3 equations of motion you have to write. So this is your answer number 1. 3 equations of motion you have to write. This is your answer number 1. Second question is derive the first equation of motion. This is the derivation. This is your answer number 2. And what does U, V, S, T and A stands for? And these are clearly given here. This is your answer number 3. So it's a simple worksheet, but you have to practice this graphical representation. This is very important. Hope you like the worksheet. Thanks for watching.